There's actually no splash or what do you call it? I don't know what it's technically a splash screen. I was about to say splash music, but I'm like, that's not the word I'm looking for. But that's what it should be called from now on, because it's music for your front title screen area where it would normally be. It'll probably happen after I press X. Crash did that for some reason. But welcome, welcome everyone to our surprise stream today. Also, I have to give a heads up real quick before we start, just in case. Well, there we go. Just in case I'm not able to do something later, because things are a little weird where I live right now. As far as, so like I said, I've been keeping y'all updated on. I live in a very old house, like ancient Egypt. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that old. No, but you get my point. It's old enough that it hates modern electronics. So it overloads the breakers and it keeps tripping it. And my room is one of the ones that triggers every time. So if it continues to be a thing, because right now, sadly, with what's going on, the way it happened and is set up at the moment, not everything, but there's a lot of things turned off in the house to even let me be able to do this without it overloading the breaker. So I'm gonna have to see what's gonna have to happen this afternoon, and what's gonna be going on, because this means, who knows what this means at this point. But I just want to give y'all a heads up on what's going on. And if for some reason I can't do any more streams today, I'll have to see, because that's a long time to run hardly anything in the house. So even I'm like, don't know if I want to do that, but we'll have to figure it out. But we'll figure it out after all of this. I'll let y'all know either in a stream later today, or tomorrow. For sure. Because tomorrow, the only thing I'm doing is For Honor. So it's only one tomorrow anyways. So. But welcome, yo! What's up, James and Seeley? Welcome! I just wanted to give y'all that heads up. But welcome back, everyone, to... I shouldn't say back, we haven't played this game yet. But welcome to... It really actually doesn't show its title. That's weird. They probably will in some kind of cinematic later, but I don't know. I just think in general, it's kind of like a book. Always have your title on your splash screen. Just saying. But it's a good game, though. You'll see. Also, if you can't hear me, let me know. If this game all of a sudden decides to do it to me, I'll have to look to see if it turned my settings off for some reason. But I don't think it will. So, new game. Normal. We're gonna go normal. Because this isn't going to be a mainstream stream for me. That didn't mean that to sound like that. If it gets done, it'll be done on Saturdays. But if I do end up having to go with a one a day stream policy for a little bit until I can get this electrical issue straightened out, that would mean this is going to have to get canceled entirely, temporarily. Because that means that I would only have time for War Thunder or whatever we do Saturday. So.
Like this.
Yes.
Yes.
The chin a tiny bit lower.
Yeah.
A little more to the right. There. Now, hold the pose.
I was left. Alright. So, it does show a title when you go to the new island. Yeah, but that's a cinematic title. That doesn't count for splash screen. I mean, that's cool. That's that's always a fun thing to see. But I think no matter what game it is, it should just to be safe, because that's just missed opportunities on even more, like especially now that YouTube's a thing in today's society. As far as video gaming, that's even more free advertising, essentially. Because by the person who's already, like, whether they're sponsored or not, already doing it, that just gives even more word out there. But anyways, that doesn't matter. That's silly small stuff. That's not important. They don't have to do that. What face? I have a very, like, my chin is, hold on. Yeah, even with a beard I'd be able to notice. My chin is not very, like, hold on, I need to look to this way. It's not very pointy. That's kind of more like it. I mean, it's been so long since I've seen myself without a beard, I actually can't compare it very well. It's clearly no. Whoa, what? Oh, it started over. So, none of these totally look like me. This one kind of. But see, my face isn't that wide. This one kind of looks like me, but I'm not Asian. I'll just have to change it from this one. Hair. Bold. Probably go with that. My hair is probably not in this game. That's too thin. Too short. Too long in the back and going backwards. Kind of, but I do have a slope going back and forth, so I don't have, yeah, like I thought, mine's not in here. So we're gonna go with this one, because I like this one. He looks like a vampire. Oh. Facial hair, yes. Please tell me you have a normal, probably because of the time. Oh, you do. Ooh, mine's this thick right now, but when it's cut and properly trimmed, it's more like this one. It's not that one, that's too thin. We're gonna go with this one. Yeah, that one. Eyebrows. Kind of thin. But long. No, they're not that thin, are they? It's hard to tell that in the camera. No, they're not that thin. Not that thick, though. Not that thick. You look sad. It started over. The standard ones are probably the only ones close. We'll go with that one. That one's normal. Hair color. It needs to be very dark. There we go. Eye color. Because this is technically not me. This is Malik's. This would be... You have gold color eyes. Is there a gold color? Turn back your head this way. Kinda? Stop looking at the ground. Lift your eyes up. Kinda? Those look green though. This is brown. White. Don't think there's a real gold. I think the closest is that one right here. Alright, we'll go with that. Alright, we're good. Now we hit R1. We are going to be a warrior, I think. One-handed heavy weapons, one-handed blades, firearms. Set an elemental trap, firearms. One-handed blades. Excuse me. Divine magic ring, stasis, one-handed heavy weapons. Accuracy, agility, mental power, willpower, science institution, science lockpicking, craftsmanship, vigor. You can't remove that mark on his face, so I know. It's there for the story purposes. I have a feeling I know why. That's why he grew a beard. He's trying to cover it up. This profile focuses on melee combat, which is what I want. If we had been Jane, we would have done Magic Jane, so we would have tried to do this version, but I think we're going to go Warrior. Although, yeah, because there's not enough we'll be able to vary it enough from each other to still be different, so. Warrior. We're gonna start as a warrior. Next, strength. Strength level 1. Stun plus 20%. Armor damage plus 10%. That's pretty good. Life points. Endurance level 1. So that's life and balance. Damage in general. That's accuracy though. Increase the power of all firearms. Increase the power of all melee attacks. So we need this one. How many points do I have? Oh, I only get 1, huh? Okay. So increase fury generation and all damage inflicted in melee combat. I don't know what fury is. Attribute required to wield best one-handed/two-handed swords. Oh, probably that then. Oh, increases the power of all spells. Don't want that. It's down here. Maximum MP, maximum life. Probably want this. Like, this would be the obvious decision. Let's see. Attribute required to wield the best. Oh, no, it says... Oh, that's blunt weapons. Oh, so this is swords. So I want this. Talents. Charisma. Vigor. Craftsman. Allow you to craft basic weapons and armor upgrades. Gathering sights becomes easier to see. Oh, okay. Lets you pick simple locks, enemy traps and stuff. Allows you to make simple potions. Allows you to destroy weak walls with the help of explosive vials. He would be their leader. Charisma. And stock game. Do you want to create this character? Yes. We can't name him Malik, but that's alright.
You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity...
Don't worry, James. I know what I'm doing.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished.
Like I said, you don't read stuff enough.
You've forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
It is ironic they both probably would share that same
I've
attribute.
searched the palace from cellars
Actually,
to
no,
attics.
she'd be magic
Your
in
uncle
this.
is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
Oh.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
In his name, I will destroy him.
I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you.
Bye. Sorry.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Nice. Okay, back to what I was saying. Trust me, James, you didn't read that, did you? It said that you need agility to wield the best one-handed and two-handed swords, not blunt weapons. Strength is for blunt weapons. Okay, that's actually an interesting mechanic. I do like that. So main quest, visible at the top center. My face might need to be in a different spot. So main quest, it's just a tutorial. So side quests are regular circles. Main quest is a star symbol. Alright. Let us go. Also, yeah, speaking of which, if you want to see this from a Dipper's perspective and the original person who started this playthrough and also got me to play this game because it's an awesome game, check out James Army West 9's channel to see his playthrough. He's doing a much different style of warrior. We're both warriors, but he's a different warrior.
Finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as you'll go.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see.
Oh,
Fight
alright.
with honor!
Fight with honor! What do I do? Oh, okay, I see. Booyah! How do I block? What's block? Whoa. Oh, didn't press circle again in time. Prove to Kurt you can fight. Ah, damn. You have lost health. Use the press L1 to open the tactical menu. The tactical menu pause. The tactical pause L1 will pause the game and allow you to choose your next action that you're at your leisure. You will be able to access spells, skills, and potions to use directly, or assign to a shortcut using it during combat. So, squares to assign. That's techniques, potions. These are the up arrows, so what about down? Can I put that on down? Okay, I can. Oh god, he swings twice. See, I don't know all the mechanics of a great sword. Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna die because of the god dang it. Yeah, is that like a mechanic they can do? Oh! Damn it! Whoa! Use theory. Oh, okay. Ah, I'm dead. I don't think you can. You can probably win that, but I messed it up. Bottom right, good spot for camera. Oh, okay, thank you, James.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
That's also not why I died. It should tell you what the greatsword's things are. He could. I wasn't stunning him at all. Oh no, firearms. I could have beat him if I'd known L2 sooner, though. I did a lot of damage with that L2. I need to switch my buttons real quick, though, guys. Real quick blue screen, because I didn't know circle would be parry. Any other time, it's the top buttons in most games. Okay, back to... Sorry, alright, I'm back. Alright, firearms are a deal for interrupting or destabilizing an enemy. Each shot consumes one ammunition. Assign that to right arrow. Actually, no. Find that to that instead. Alright. Oh. The physical armor level is shown with shields on the health bar. Armor absorbs part of the physical damage. To break an enemy's armor, you can use an impact weapon, or certain traps, magic attacks, or ignore armor. Which is why I would need a greatsword as my big boy weapon when I don't have something to defend myself with as a better one-handed weapon. So, to break the enemy's armor, okay, alright. You changed equipment. Now I'm assuming, press R1, swap weapon. Oh, hammer. Oh god, I need to pay attention. Wait, why get up on? Because I wasn't pressing circle anymore. Oh, I suck. I really suck. Oh. I really suck at this. I would be dead right now. Like how? What am I doing wrong? God, I'd be dead by now. This game is actually really hard. I'd be dead. I don't know what I was supposed to do right there. Fury is a state that allows you to use special attacks that inflict bonus damage and make enemies lose their balance. Ah, I see. A segmented meter that fills up as you attack an enemy. Cast a spell or parry attacks from enemies will allow you to see your Fury level. It's at the top left, okay. When the meter reaches the first level, the visual effect will appear on the character's hands. Ah. Who's gonna go for it first? Come on, guys. Oh, I have it. That's why. Oh, that was nice. Oh, okay.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way.
That was the
Quite a list of
basics?
things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your
Okay.
bags
Oh,
packed
that's
for
a
the
good
great
idea.
departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Show them how happy you are. Complain about being... no.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilian are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills...
See, I want that sword he has. God, that
I
sword
have
is
no
so
idea.
good.
He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my
Constantine
heart
is
wasn't
his
in the
name?
mood for celebration.
This trip's already
Thought of
cursed.
bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Okay. He says this. I don't know where his mother is. Does the game just expect me to, like... What? Oh, okay, it's the main mission. Tricked me again. Tricked me. Oh, let me go ahead. Hi, Plague Doctor. Let me change my, camera real quick. Lower right. There we go. Alright, there we go. We're back. So, I'm taking it sad things are happening to my character's mother. I mean, why is he here?
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock?
Yep.
I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go
I have a
with
feeling
you,
this
my child.
plague might have something to do with
Yeah.
the nature stuff that's also in this game. Because there's two different, very clashing worlds in this game. That's all I'll say. I don't want to spoil too much. Because that vein under her eye looked like roots. Go and say goodbye to your mother. Completed. Now we don our spiffy hat. And let's go X to sprint. Alright. Is there anything else I need to do? Probably not. Not until the new world anyways. AKA the new island.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this
The
island
blaze called the
fulfills promises.
Malachwire.
In order to know that, we'll need to find
We'll have to find out if
Constantine
it's
first.
related to
You're
what
right.
because it looks
Maybe he's
very
already
like
involved.
nature
He was so
driven.
eager to leave.
Whatever's in
This
like.
will be quite the chore to
Killing
finish
her.
before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Kurt, team up. Add the team. Life 900. Endurance. Strength. So maybe endurance would have been. So we need to get endurance next. That's what we're missing. Because, let's see. How do I can't look at it. Okay. I'll have to look at it later. Wait, triangle? I don't know. Add the team. Confirm team split. There we go. Alright. Consult the quest log. So there's me. So is there a way to look at my stats? One-handed heavy weapons. One-handed blades. Damage. I don't have any points yet. Oh god. Scrolling around this, so... Figure strike guaranteed hit. So I need to be going square, square, or L2. Okay. And we'll slowly grab some of this as we go. So where would endurance be? I don't know. That'd be an attribute in there. That's not what I wanted.
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Okay. This is what I wanted to look at. So if you read it right here, it says attribute required to wield the best one-handed / two-handed swords. So agility is very important for my character. It does mean maybe I'm supposed to dodge more, but that means we need to go endurance immediately next. So I'm also able to keep my balance, because I think that's what was also happening. I was getting nailed balance-wise. So, yeah, and this attribute's required for heavier armor. And if we're going to be a knight at some point, which I'm trying to build a knight-like character, we'll need that. We will grab this for stun and armor damage at some point, though. I don't know if I'll do any gun stuff. Probably not. If I do, it'd just be because it gives me those stats in general. Okay. Challenge. Charisma for right now. Yeah, that's fine. Good there. So let's go. What is this? This is my equipment bag. I have health potions, only 3 for right now. 13 bullets. That is not what I wanted. So it's R2. Mother's present. This present was given to you by your mother when you bid her farewell. So that's a key item. It's the map. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. Like, holy crud, this is a big place. The Great Departure. Let's do side quests first. Coin Guard merchandise. Follow this quest. And that's a world map. Serin Harbor. And then this must be, you know, the place we're going. Okay. And Serin. Okay. Stomach. I should actually probably bring up the map and see where that is. We gotta go way over there, so we need to go to our right and down. Oops, okay, that's sneak, that's right. X is sprint. See, there's probably stuff to find, but yeah, we'll be fine. So from here, make a left. I gotta bring chat. Ooh, yep. See, I knew there was stuff to find. What is this? Hoof fungus and hawthorn. Wake my computer back up. It went to sleep. Pine resin and hawthorn.
To my help.
Wait, what? Oh, bandits. Oh, God, okay. Yeah.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Got him. Woo! Hold on, I gotta check Jack, guys. 1 second. Let me loot these guys. Ooh, boots. Take everything. One over there. Let me get chat back up now that we're not being attacked. Also, hold on. I want to switch weapons real quick. Okay, there we go. Press R3 to lock on. Oh, okay. Good to know. Thank you, James. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Set that up. Ooh, that's good early stuff. Hold on. That'll make me way better. Did I get a sword in that by any chance? I did not. So this gives me poison resistance, elemental resistance, balance, and more armor. Yeah, definitely put that on. The other guy can wait till we get to the new island. We got something here. Craftsmanship and elemental resistance. Okay, sure, for now. It's better than this. Boots. Gives me elemental resistance, but less armor. That's probably, probably not going to keep. I'm going to keep this, but I'm not going to use it. There's no way to mark his junk if I wanted to, right? Sort differently? Ah, okay. Alright, we're good there. Now to our side mission. This is a hardcore game. You do not heal over time either. Oh, what? I might as well do this. I didn't come over here for this, but sure. Alchemic preparation of elemental damage, ammo. Whoa. Old embroidered doublet. That has got some huge armor on it. Take everything. Still trying to find a way there. Map. I need my map back out. First off, is that actually better than mine? Ooh, that makes me look cool. Quality is less. Oh, it's got sockets of some kind in it. That's getting put on. That's getting put on. Alright, how do I outfit my ally? I don't think I'm allowed to yet, I bet. Oh, we got some plants already. This is the way. Ah, press left and right D-pad to change characters. Okay. Now I look serious. Now my guy's already looking like, dude, do not mess with this dude.
The merchant is there.
Is that him over there? It's there, but not where. Ah, I see that.
Good day, good sir.
Oh,
How
everybody's
might I be
getting
of
sick with this.
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agreed to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendants seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Charisma, 75% chance. Threaten the prison sentence. I don't have intuition. Threaten him normally. Well, that's all. Okay, well, charisma.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sade, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable. Especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
Yep, successful use of charisma, there we
I shall
go.
go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
It's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Yeah, guy's like, don't want any of that. Oh, shit, okay. Oh, R3 lock on, there we go. Oh, shit.
Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, that's my ally. I'm like, who the hell is that? Oh, hey, don't you kick me. Alright. Wow, we're getting some what the frick? Oh, requires endurance 1. Take wow. Take it all. Also heal. A lot of bad guys in these streets. Like you can level up just being in the city. How did that look? So it's an old studded caress. See, that looks like it'd be better for you, wouldn't it? Yeah. But you've got 2 things slotted. What is it, I wonder? Is there a way to see what is in crafting? I don't know what crafting does yet. I think what we'll do is we'll just hold on to it for now, because that'd be perfect for him to have. I could wear it, but I don't want to be full armor. I don't know, we'll see. That's good for either of us. So, boots wise, what about boots? He's got 24 armor, he doesn't have anything, none of these are better for him. Okay. Let me check my boots. Are these better than my boots? These are. Yep. These are better than my boots. And they have poison resistance. Okay, good. Alright. Oh yeah, bring up the map. We gotta go down and to the right. Well, welcome everyone who sees this stream today. I hope you are enjoying the stream so far. Sorry if I'm being a little quiet. I'm focused in on the game, and also it's I don't know. It's been a weird day. Come to me, you won't regret this miraculous opportunity.
Your time is precious in these dark hours. But what you're about to discover could save your life.
It won't let me talk to
Come
him.
closer
So.
now, good people.
I thought maybe that was a side mission and hidden.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style?
Coin guard. Where is the person we need to talk to? Not this way, obviously.
Sir Desarde, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then,
Marvelous.
await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Marvelous. Alrighty then. Back outside we go. Alright. Find a way to move the cargo. Alright, so let's go talk to whoever this is we need to talk to. 102 meters this way. We'll go for the alley, just because I don't want to get into another fight. The old warehouse discovered. They look normal. Fourth quarter discovered. Ooh, I see something to loot over here. Orage. Look around. This is a storage dock. There could be some good stuff here. Oh, I guess. Gold coins, ammo. Okay. Also, let's speak to Kurt about this.
Greenblood, do you
What's
want
up?
something?
Whether he ever felt what? Hold on. What is that
I
gonna
wondered
do?
if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
And what if I said yes?
Hold on!
Full, I suppose. But sadly, Greenblood, you're not quite my type. Anything else?
What?
I must leave you.
I like that the game just let me do that. That was great. That was great. Thank you, game, for letting my character just do that. I like games that do that because that means I have to be very careful on the choices I make. That was fantastic. Oh man. Hello. What's in here? What did I find? Interesting. Take everything. Oh. Okay, let's go to the mission. That was great. Also, welcome anyone who's joining the stream right now or in the future. Welcome. Leather and Hawthorne.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
Oof.
There's some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Ask about Cabin Boy. When did you see him last?
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Who are his close friends?
This Jonas. Does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Alright, ask for help on the merchandise?
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to dock to the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Okay, ask about... Port of Serene.
What do you think of our port?
You referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Teofredi?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land, and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming, that will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, some enormous. But I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Interesting.
Be back soon, Captain.
Okay. Okay. So now we need... Let's check our equipment. What is that outfit I just got? Sailor's coat. It is... So that's 10. This is 8 and 6. And it's the same armor? It's the same armor. And it's got 3 sockets. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with that. It's got magical resistance and elemental resistance. Alright. What else? Something in the bag. Nothing new there. Quest. Disappearance among the Nods. Investigate the disappearance of the Knot Novice. Let's do with the coin guard. Let's finish the coin guard stuff first. Borage. Getting a lot of indexes early. Coin guard set. It's that way. We need to head towards a building with that on it. Okay. It's nearby. It's up there somewhere. Hello. So let's head this way. Zones controlled by other faction. This zone is under control of another faction than yours. Certain places are forbidden for you. A costume, torso of the faction will allow you to trick the guards. You can also try stealth approach. But if a guard spots you, it will result in a violent response and damage your reputation with that faction. It's ironic. Wait, so whose faction is this? How do we know? Does it tell me on the map? Legend? It's already done. I don't know.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
The Knot warehouse. See, I don't know what my current chess piece is. Does it tell me? It's a sailor's coat. I see the flag symbol at the bottom right telling me what it is, but I don't know what the flags are. Something in here that tells me that? directions? Not yet. Alright. I'm hoping that means we're not meant to get caught. I'm gonna go back the other way. I don't see any guards back here. Hopefully this works out. Open.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Upstairs? How the hell? Then why the hell did we come in here? Well, that was a guard. Oh.
If you wore a Nort uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
Oh. Oh. Who is that? Well, we kind of look like one. Huh. Hold on, let me look at some of my, journal. How would I get the ingredients for that? How would I know how to make a sleeping pill? Doesn't explain much. Yo, Tab Gang, sup, bro? Prepare a drink laced with sleeping pills. Do we just have the ingredients on us? Is that what this is? Clear out the warehouse guards. Prepare a drink. Oh. The for surefire way would be to go to the crafting table and see if I can make a sleeping pill drink. I'm gonna go to that one. We're gonna go and see if we can do that first. I feel like that's the safer option. Buy the sleeping pills at the merchant. Ah, okay. We'll head that way. I just feel like that's the safer option than trying to get... I think I'm wearing a Nazi uniform, but I'm not sure. Like a nautical... What are the nautical guild uniform? This looks like a Nazi uniform. Leather, pine resin, crude iron ore, hawthorn. Use workbench. Can I craft it? Lace drink. Bottle of brandy, sleeping potion. Okay, so we need to find a bottle of brandy and a sleeping potion. Where is... Oh, I need to loot that. Where are the merchants at? There's a merchant right here. We'll go see him in just a second. Loot. Resistance potion leather. Alright, let's go back this way then. There's a merchant over here somewhere. This guy.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Let's see. Let's see. I tried this game out earlier and rage quit at the very start, lol. Buy the sleeping pills at the merchant. It'd be in the quest items. The training fight at the start had me tearing my hair out. Yeah, this game is really hard. I did not realize how hard it actually is until I started playing it myself. But I enjoy it. I actually like it. That's an amazing axe, but I don't want that. Amazing axe, but I don't want... That's magical damage. Ooh, do I have any money? I do not. That sucks. Alright, so... Back to what I was doing. So, ooh, I can get a better hat. Don't have the money though. Ooh, that's a nice hat. What was that? Alright, quest items, bottle of bam. I could just buy the sleeping potion. Yeah, so buy that. Buy that. Metal dowels. For some reason I feel like we're gonna need those. I don't know why. Okay, I think I got one. Maybe I just need to give it more time. Combat just felt floaty and janky. It's because it doesn't explain it very well. And also, it's also really important what you based it on in the beginning of your playthrough. You really, and you're not really meant to win your first couple of fights. It really determines on what you chose as a character, on whether you can fight early game or not. Like, whether you can beat the early game or not, as far as, like, combat style. It gives me a, what is that game? There was a medieval simulation game, that came out that was so detailed and so hard, it's not for everybody to play. I forget what it's called. It's a medieval game, but this reminds me a lot of that. Where you really kind of have to know your character's place in the world or you're going to get destroyed. Thank goodness I went warrior. Yeah, crafting. Lace drink. Oh, I wasn't able... Nah, now I gotta go back. I thought I bought the sleeping potion. I didn't have enough money. I'm gonna have to sell some of my coats that I don't need. Kingdom Come Deliverance, that's it, yeah. It's got that level of difficulty to this game. This game is no freaking joke. I'm quickly learning that. And every little thing we do affects what happens to our character. Much like much like Outer Worlds, like every little small decision really messes with this character, just like Outer Worlds. So, sell. I need to sell... I want to sell this. Although that's elemental resistance, poison resistance, and poison resistance. This sells for 7. That gives us enough right there. I'll keep the rest for now. Because that gave us enough to buy it. I need to buy something.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see. Have you seen anything?
Buy. Sleeping potion.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
See, I was just about to tell you, didn't have enough money to buy sleeping pills. Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought there were 2 and we bought 1, but it's fine. I have plenty of armor to sell that I don't need. So, there it is. Now make... Oh, I don't have enough science. This game is so harsh. That's what I get for being a warrior. What would science be covered under? See, we would have to fight... We'd have to find a couple more fights. I don't know how to find fights around the city. What would that give us? So let's go over here. It's first get my inventory squared away. Bottle of brandy. Go to the codex. Ores. So it's this one, right? No. This one? I don't know where science is. Over here? Yep. Because I don't have science. It says a plus on it for some reason. Okay, so he would be good at science. Well, I'm in trouble now, so now our only option is to... Let's go try to find that missing person, then. Well, because if we can level up, we might be able to get something. So let's go... Let's follow this quest for a little bit. See if we can get some extra XP while we're waiting. So... There's one over here. I think this is one of his friends, right? No, that was a good game. At least combat had a solid weight length. Yeah, and it was important. Like, once you got your character good at combat, it really paid off. I just couldn't play that game long enough to do it.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Taken?
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for lass now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Okay.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Okay.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Okay. talk to the other person.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
Good. Cabin boy.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Okay.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart, and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
Okay.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine.
That's what the captain said too.
One drink lasts him the whole night.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should.
But he might have
The
been right
itch for a
this time.
drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Find and interrogate the witnesses.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Alright, let's keep moving. Tell her Jonas is dead and move on. That's great. Wow! Oh, dang, Jam King. Fast moving, fast moving. Find and interrogate the witnesses. There's the barkeep.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Completing quests. In Greedfall, a quest can usually be completed in several different ways. Sardet has more than one string to his bow. Cunning, persuasion, intuition, corruption, creating items from the crafting table will be some of the means available to you to reach your goals. To improve in these areas, spend points in the corresponding talent trees or wear equipment that offers bonuses. Threats in combat are also options. Threats in combat are also options when enemies are not receptive to your talents. It looks like a guy to see stuff. It looks like he got roughed up. Oh, he's got the plague, that's why.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Ask about...
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms.
So he is
the kind of man you can round up for a few coins.
See, so now there's 2 people that said there were
They
thugs,
exchanged
bad guys
words
present.
with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
See, it means he owes a debt.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think?
There's a person walking in.
A moneylender?
Infinitely
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Alright. Yes, I took those coins. What of it? I'm just kidding. I need map. I need the map. Oh my goodness, that's pretty far away. Let's go this way then. Just stopping by to say hi. Hi, Farseer. Welcome, welcome. If you can't stay, it's fine. But if you do get to see this in the future, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is a cool game. Really hard. Well, have you seen what's going on in Twitter? I don't follow Twitter, Sealy. Twitter is... Things like that at this point with what's going on in the world is just gonna keep... It's just gonna pour gasoline on the fire. Doesn't do anybody any good. Can't stay for long. Bye. And make sure not to make your coat red and your pants white. You'll be spotted miles away. That's true. Oh, I get it. Oh, yeah? Okay. Poorly written notice. To the family of the rich man who provoked us. We have him and we will kill him if you don't pay us handsomely. Come with a full purse to the alley south of the old warehouse district. That is different. I wonder if it has to do with the cabin boy, but he's not rich. Did he make grandiose claims that of who he is and he's not really? Also, why are these guys dead? Did I kill them? Oh yeah, these are the guys I killed. Like, who killed these guys? Oh yeah, me. Let's go this way. I think we need to cross and head right. Celia is a publishing company copyright striking every tweet that has a Dragon Ball like a gift for a profile page. Yeah. I don't doubt that, Celia. I don't know if it's true or not, but I could see that happening, but once again, that's just one of them things that's just like, that's only going to hurt them in the long run. Similar thing, I don't want to get into it, but similar things are happening with the Star Wars franchise as well. That's all I'll say. Like, fans aren't being treated like fans. That's all I'll say. But that's happening everywhere, so... Not much you can do except for just...
Might I help you, sir?
Yeah.
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
I'm assuming she's upstairs. Should I just go upstairs? I guess so.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sardet. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
Ask why Knots would have taken your son.
What was your son doing on a Nort ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts.
It could be that, yeah. That's also something silly. Even if it says it's true, it doesn't mean it is anymore. Ten King's right. It could even be that.
But it is true that you are young and inexperienced.
It could be just a joke too. Like I said, there's just
from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Norts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Norts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
It just seems a bit off. I don't know who to believe. This game's good at hiding the real truth from you. Some games aren't good at doing that, and you can kind of manipulate that. But right now, I am really confused on who's actually to blame right now. That's not how we get down. I forget this place is confusing. I don't think it's a joke if many people are getting their Twitter account banned. I mean, if they are, then they are. But once again, unless you are those people, Sealy, we would never know that for sure. That's something that has to be careful of any of us in today's society. Just because a bunch of videos are happening saying this and saying that, don't mean those videos are real. Or people saying this in words. We're in a day and time where this is I'm gonna say this lightly. Manipulative people can get together in a group and say one thing, but because they're all saying it at the same time, it seems more legit. So be careful with what may or may not be real. The safest option for most stuff like that is just to ignore it. Unless it's affecting society as a whole, just ignore it. Because it gives it more power by paying attention to it. But anyways.
You still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Inquire on Madame Fontaine.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Ooh. Ooh.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
Ooh, so this gets even more complicated. I like these stories though. These side missions are as deep as the main mission. We haven't even left the island yet.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side.
Yeah, but video evidence can be easily modified, silly. We live in a time where even video evidence may not necessarily be real anymore.
Would you be in
Video editing is a beautiful thing, and also a terrifying thing. There is so many things you can do with editing. I only learned 2% of what's possible, and I can tell you right now that 2% makes up a lot. So, yeah. Ask about the contract between the Nauts and the Fontaines. Ask about his future role on the island. Let's do this.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine.
You missed my comment on this pains me.
Oh
no, I already know. I know I can hold X, James. I'm walking around because that's how you miss things, is running around everywhere, not paying attention. How do you think I have all this armor and equipment already?
Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sardet. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship.
So there was an agreement.
Immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nauts.
I don't agree with that necessarily, but to be honest,
it's the rule of
that
the
family
sea.
would have
Certain
known that.
contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nauts?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
That's what I wanted to hear.
He did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nauts as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do
coffers I don't really care about, but that could start a war if that kind of stuff started happening.
For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Let's go talk to Lady Fontaine. Alrighty then. So I'm assuming what he said. I'm assuming the husband traded too many deals, couldn't pay for him, and decided, okay, I will give up my son's life to the Nauts and let him become a Naut as soon as he is born, and that will make up for our trading deals. That's not good. She is not gonna like to hear this. Alright, return. Time to go upstairs.
Excuse me, madam.
Decisions are not save the boy or trade him.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
No, why is threaten her the only option? Frick, alright.
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force against his will by armed men.
That is not true. Completely false. He...
Enough! With every word, you are a step closer to a prison cell.
That's not what I wanted. And also, that's not what I wanted him to say.
Kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he is a Naut that you kidnapped and locked up. In the eyes of the prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on poor mother who is looking only to recover her child. We didn't kidnap our own son. And if you need to speak with him to be convinced, please do. He's in our warehouse, near the Coin Guard Plaza, next to the canal.
I wish there would have been a better
once
option.
you have heard his account, you will see the tragedy in our predicament and help us.
I regret.
Definitely a bad playthrough, LOL. It's not necessarily bad. You'll see what all these people are not. It's gonna sound horrible. Are not important to the real story. We haven't even gotten to where we're supposed to actually be. There's actually a deeper story hidden under this that you haven't got to see yet on the actual island. That it's nature versus money and commerce and technology and all that. Let's just say they traded their son for money and power. They don't get the right to just tell him when unless he's not happy. I'm gonna go see what he says. We're gonna base this on the boy and what he wants to do, not what they want. If he still considers the which one's which? Find a way to free Jonas. Oh, I just gotta go talk to him. Okay. If he says he'd rather be with the Knots, because he did kind of grow up with them and not with his actual family, and doesn't seem like they've treated him any bad so far, but I won't know for sure until I can. Why is there something on fire here? Oh, I think it's a funeral pyre. Oh man. This way. This is America before America, right? Right. But no, but I want to see what he wants to do. So that's a big ass building. All right.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we like not kill people? Can I just talk this out? Like, is that possible? Or am I gonna need to draw my sword now? No, I'm not gonna draw my sword now. I'm gonna wait to see what happens.
Sir de Sardet, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Nauts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Nauts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
Attempt to reason with him, charisma. Tell him about what Sir Dorsalon taught us.
I looked into the contract that binds you to the Nauts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had
You
known.
live in this reality. You make choices at, yeah.
Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Nauts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness will be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in this story, don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Nauts.
All children leave the nest one day or another.
I didn't even get a chance to talk to the boy. It didn't let me. That's sad. Oh well. Guess that's is what it is. Like I said, he made his decision. Is he in here? Where is he at even? Oh, let's see what you say about this.
Who are you?
My name is de Sardet. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind.
See what I mean?
I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow.
That is true. They could have just talked to
my
him.
Family is the
It's not like he's not allowed
I'm
on
sorry for my parents,
shore.
but that is the way of it.
I didn't think about that.
Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother.
Yes.
Then find your way to the ship.
Yes.
I'll see you there.
See, it worked out at the end. I'm not a monster. See, it worked out at the end. It's no blood was shed. Nobody died. See, are you going to play Graveyard Keeper? At some point in the future, probably, but not anytime soon right now. Just because, I've got a lot of games already going, so I don't really have any slots for anything new at the moment. This probably won't get done that often. Just because, unless I have an opening on Saturdays that needs to be filled, we've got other games we need to finish first. Once Outer Worlds is finished, though, I'll probably give its slot to this game. This is a cool game. That came out of the wrong place. Hey, guys. Don't mind me. I am not a threat to you. I don't even know where I am. Clearly came out the wrong end. Is there a way out of here, guys? Is it legit just that staircase? Okay, cool. Bye. We gotta go the other way. We went the wrong way. This is a confusing place. Let's go back this way. It's free on PSN. Greedfall? Oh, it is. I'll have to add it to my library before it goes away. Thank you for letting me know, Christopher. I'll go ahead and add it to the library, so when we do have a slot open for it. Oh, I did not know that. Thank you for telling me also, James. I didn't know I could climb that wall. Thank you for telling me. Saw Prime playing this earlier this week. Yeah, he played it yesterday, I think. James is the one that's doing the main playthrough for this game. So if you want to check out further into the game ahead of where I'm at, because I'm going to take a lot more time with my playthroughs because I'm not going to be doing them every day anyways. If you want to check out the story ahead of where I'm at, definitely check out James Army West 9's channel. Or James's channel, for anyone who knows who James is already. Commentary with James. Oh, James just accidentally had his mic disabled. But the last time he streamed, or before last time, it turned out his mic was like somehow got disabled for some reason, and allowing his voice to be streamed. We don't know why it happened. He didn't change anything, so I don't know why it did that. But okay.
So, you still haven't found your cousin? As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to
stop
make our
saying that,
scheduled
Captain.
departure.
I'm here about your
Is
cabin
everything
boy.
ready?
My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Yeah, the Knots like me. Yay. Disappearance among Knots. Knots reputation +3, level 2. Yes. Now we can get science.
Be back soon, Captain.
Okay. So, but we don't get any talents, do we? No! So we're gonna have to try and hope that this outfit is what I need. Because I don't know what outfit I need. But, that being said, it is time for some damage with some swords. Some swords. Swords. Swords! Damage with one-handed blades and on unarmed enemies is increased. Damage with one-handed blades increased. Attacking with one-handed heavy weapons deals more damage. I wonder where two-handed is at. I'll have to figure it out, but that's fine. To this. Items. How did you fix it, James? Yeah, to clarify, my first 2 streams on this game, my mic got disabled somehow, but it's been fixed now. How did you fix it, James? Was it a setting on the PS4? Yeah, somehow it disabled. Yeah, it was. My bro's mic suddenly stopped working the other day. I think one of the updates for certain people's PS4s might have turned it off. Tell him to check his streaming broadcast settings and make sure that allow voice to be streamed is still checkmarked. Because there's like a thing that's something, James can say it better than I can because he messed with it recently. It's something to say, to tell the system to allow your voice to be streamed through the stream. It somehow got deactivated, but he never changed it, so something else deactivated it. You can't get science until level 5, it tells you under total points spent. Ah. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I couldn't say the name properly, but thank you. Thank you. Damn, then we're gonna have to go a different route about this. Ah, okay, I'll let him know, thanks. Hopefully that's what the issue is, I would imagine, because, like I said, James didn't do anything that should have turned it off. So it definitely wasn't something he changed. It was something else changed. Yeah, check the audio to be here in the broadcast. Yeah. There we go. Map. I want to go back to you. Now we'll sprint a little bit, because we've already been through some of these areas. Although, there's the thing right there. Gold coins. Head towards the crafting table once more. Or not crafting table, we can't even do that. What am I saying? So we might as well go try to sneak in. Tamper with the harbor maintenance stuff. Oh my goodness. That. Well, we'll see if we can get lucky charisma-wise and maybe do it that way. Oh, I hope this don't mess up right now. This is the one I'm not sure about on how we're gonna get around this. I guess I could talk to them and see what faction they are at least.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Inform the porters. Let's also tamper with the, what's it called? I think so. That proves we're in a not outfit. Upstairs. You don't want to look suspicious, so. Let's do both, just to make sure. Cover our butts.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Oh, key to the Serene Harbor jails. What was that for? That's clearly for a mission I don't have. Alright. We're doing good now. Now which one is the one? Inform the porters. I'm super stealthy. Even though I have no stealth skill.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Coin Guard reputation +2. Talk to the Coin Guard barracks quartermaster in New Serene. Alright, so that is not a thing yet, is it? No. So now we need to discover where to find, discover where to find Constantine. Loot. Take all. What's up, guys? How you doing? That worked out. New Serene is in the new island. That's what I figured. Okay, so that mission is set up and taken care of for the next island. We need to go to the bar and find out where we're going. Find out where Constantine is.
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Ask about his business. I want to see what they say.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tir-Fradin.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say the man trees live there.
Dragons
and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the pool. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
If he only knew.
Has the Malachor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again.
Sounds familiar. Edgewater?
I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Oh, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
Okay.
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malachor and the neighbouring wars dampen commerce. The epidemic still rages.
Hilarious.
But the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Okay.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Great! So I have to compensate the innkeeper or repair the damage. I don't think we're a crafter, so I doubt we can repair the damage.
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
I bought the metal dowels.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
What? Damn, I bought the metal dowels. What you mean? This key opens the cells to Serene Harbor jails. Bottle of brandy. Apparently I didn't get... Oh yeah, I had 2 metal dowels. How many do we need?
I could repair this if I had some metal.
Okay, I guess we're gonna... does it tell me? I need 4. Whoa. I need 4 of them. How do I craft items? Oh, I need to go to the crafting bench. So we need 4. We have 2, we have to make 2. That sucks. Alright. R1. I only got 1 crude iron. Which sucks. Because I really don't want to sell this armor if I can help it. There ain't many merchants. I'd have to get lucky and find some more crude iron in a chest. Let's look around for a bit. Maybe we can get lucky and find something. We may have to start ending it. Buy crude iron at the merchant. Okay, so he does have some. Okay. Thank you, James. Thank you. Hopefully it's not too expensive. I only need 1.
It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Buy. There it is. Crude iron. Amount. Price is 1. I only need 1. No, I don't need 19. I need 1. We'll buy 3 just to be safe. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Now we're gonna go make this dowel and hope it's enough. If not, I will have to sell the armor. There's not much I can do about that. Unless I've got some resources I can sell that I don't need. Use workbench. Go down to metal dowels. Craft. Yes. Now I have 4. Let's go see if that's enough.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
Nice.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint? Anything else?
Nope.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you. Alright, so the warehouse is that way. So let's head this way. Oh no, we've been that way. Let's head past the merchant. We never really go past the merchant very much.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style?
Looks like I can go this way. Old warehouses. Ah. That's why I'm taking my time so I can find all these little craftable resources. And possibly armor if we get really lucky. Yeah, this place looks like it's not having a good day. Oh. Not at all. More hawthorn. We'll go back that way.
If you had any idea who I am, open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
We could try to sneak around them, but we could also stab them. But okay. Refined ore, wow. Okay, sure, thanks, game. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in this. Take all their stuff before we go into this. Wait, above, that's below. Actually, what's down here? Wait, there's a door down here.
It's blocked.
Okay. Level 1 science and alchemy preparation for elemental
It's
damage.
not possible just now.
Ooh, I wouldn't be able to do that. I'm not a scientist or an alchemist. So we're gonna have to try the negotiating route. If not, maybe the stabby route. Let's find a way. The other entrance is around the other way? I assume let's go this way. We can't get on down from below, so it's gotta be over here. Enemy detection. When the player is in stealth mode near enemies, a detection indicator will appear above their head. But wait a minute, we haven't even discussed anything yet.
It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
It's a lot of people. Buy crude iron at merchant. You need 4 or not 2. I already had 2, James. I'm gonna try to solid snake this. That way we don't have to do anything. See, upstairs or downstairs, though? I think he said it was upstairs. Nothing in here. Oh, but loot. Hello, loot. We could just loot them and pay them with their own money. I just thought about that. Use key. You do not have a key to open it. Ah. Okay, any keys in here? No? Alright. I think that's a wall we could have exploded. Okay. We need to head upstairs. What's downstairs, though? Ooh, hold on, there's loot down here. How much longer are you going? We need to do War Thunder. We'll have to talk about that afterwards, Prime. Y'all may have to do it without me. Since you haven't been here for the whole stream. We'll have to talk about that after. I'm going to try to complete this as quickly as I can. Ah, there's the key. Also, unlock. Yeah, there we go. Now we have an exit route. That said dragon blood resin. That's not a normal thing you hear often. 70. We could definitely do that. So essentially, if I wanted to, I could use the coins I just robbed from the criminals to pay the criminals to get them out. God, I love games like this. So many different options. So little time. Still gonna solid snake my way out. If they catch me, then hopefully I can bribe them. With their own money. I'm gonna check the rest of these rooms before I save him. Two gold coins, resistance potion, and a lot of ammo. Oh, key to Constantine's cell. Ah. I need to come over here anyways. Not in there yet. In here first. Gold coins. Some kind of mushroom. Another chest I'm pretty sure we can unlock. Old embroidered doublet again. We could sell that. I like that, ironically enough, they kidnapped this guy to get a ransom, but yet I'm taking all of their stuff, so they're actually gonna come out
well,
less.
This has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress. Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Companion equipment. Select Constantine from the inventory and equip Constantine with his outfit. Old embroidered doublet.
If you
how these river
I have, actually. I have one of those I found. That must have been his.
Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
They haven't spotted us. We could sneak out of here silently. We have a ship to board.
You've always been the reasonable soul. Don't you think these brutes deserve a punishment?
Yes, without a doubt. But don't you think there are more pressing matters?
Kurt, it is your highness's decision to make. Whatever it is, I shall follow.
My character's like, should we really worry about this? And I'm like, I kind of want to worry about it. Part of me is like, let's take these guys out. There's loot out there. Because we're on a time schedule, I'm going to try to sneak out. If it fails, then we kill them. Alright, come on. Because I do have an exit down here. Like, that's pretty sure that's what that's for. Alright, chat. Real quick vote, because we've got to get off this island before the end of the stream. Do we stealth it and make it faster? Or do we go out and we take out the enemy? The ones who kidnapped him. There are 3 of us now. We'll probably win. Since there's 3 of us. So, it's up to you guys. Do we fight the enemy or do we sneak out? Wait for everyone to make a... See if they make a decision. If y'all don't want if y'all don't make a decision, I'll probably sneak out. As much as I want more XP, and that would level me up even more. I feel like the best bet is probably to sneak out for time constraint wise. But I'm willing to fight them. So. And no one's really saying anything. We're gonna fight him. I don't know. I decided all of a sudden I just want to fight him. We'll get the first one by stealth. Whoa!
To my help! And death to the others!
Ah.
Move away! Things are about to get...
And they're down. Just like that. Ooh, a knife. What you got? Key to Constantine's cell. Oh, that's not necessary. Do it, yes! Is this game multiplayer? Sadly, no, it's not. Also, welcome, Death Keeper 2006. No, this is a single player game, sadly. It does kind of miss out on a co-op opportunity, I feel like. Where you can have your your friends play as the people you've gotten on your team according to your choices, and it was worth it. I agree, Tam King. More loot for the taking. All right, there we go. Bye. See you guys later. All right, we are back in action. And you see that almost leveled us up, so that actually helps us out a lot. Oh wait, I wanted to go the other way, didn't I? Just in case there's a box over here I haven't looted. Yep, and there is. Good thing I decided to do that. Okay. Huh. We got a sick area. Old warehouse. Oh, wait. That's where we can climb in the old warehouse area. Okay. We don't need to go in there anymore, so... I think that's lootable. I think I see looting icon. Yep. Barrage, balance potion. And now let's head to the next objective.
Good people, don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle of science.
So I need to go... Or I can just go by the merchant. Okay. Oh! Let me see if let me see if there's anything I can sell for maybe getting a good item.
It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you...
Sell. That only gives me 4 to sell that. 21 to sell the rusted stiletto. That's a... Look at the damage difference in this thing. Jeez. Actually, I have money. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
See you soon.
I have some decent money.
It's such a
Let's just
pleasure
sell
to
armor
see.
then.
Have you seen anything?
Okay, so I keep pressing the wrong button. Come on, come on. Skip. Not buy.
Thank you for your... Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you.
Skip. Sell. R1, R2. Old studded cuirass. I'm keeping that for one of them. I'll probably give it to our greatsword guy. That's my other dude. We don't need this anymore. This has elemental resistance, no special perk of any kind like lockpicking or anything, so we're gonna get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Old embroidered doublet. He's already got one of these on, and I'm not gonna use this, so get rid of that. And hands. Old sturdy gloves. I should check to see if that's needed. No, go back. It's not what I wanted. What did I want? There we go. Soft old boots and other stuff. Okay. So let me check my character's equipment real quick. So you have green boots on. You have amazing equipment. I should just sell both of these boots, shouldn't I? What about you? You have an element in yours. Yep. So those boots are useless. I've already got better boots on. So armor. Gloves, sell these boots, both of them. I'm gonna sell these gloves just because I know they're not that good. Okay, so now,
thank you for your visit.
something that I want to buy real quick.
It's such a pleasure to
before we
see.
leave the
Have you seen
island,
anything?
so I can start with it. Buy. I want to buy this. Is this better than the claymore? It is. Requirements long blades, which I will have to get, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and buy this now for future use. And we'll go with that. Now, do I want this cutlass as well? Yes, but I don't have enough to sell for that. Unless I get some more money along the way. Good. Ooh, there's a regular two-handed sword. Is there a regular one-handed? That's just what I already have. Okay.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Okay, now let's go. Key items, key to Constantine, so. Okay. I see it ahead of me. Let's go. Any hidden items over here? Well, sadly, there's some people passed away. Oh, man. Yikes. As this town's going through some horribleness. Pure horribleness. That doesn't open. That doesn't open. Okay. That doesn't open. Alright.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sardet, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that, I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teofredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time.
Going on holiday to a tropical island, basically.
We would have arrested
Kinda.
him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Alright, the charlatan.
And what of your war with Thélème?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this
Remember to pack
situation.
ye old
But
sunscreen
that's the way of
and
things.
swim trunks.
We shall not waver, whether here
That's
or
good.
Teofredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Thélème has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Teofredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of his allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Saad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Okay.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord Desade.
Okay. Bridge Alliance Embassy, learned a lot. Let's go. So now would be notify Kilim that we're leaving. But hold on. What we may end up having to do is do some of this and the other. That's already that one. We may end up having to do this, like off, or not off camera, but do this next episode. Because we've already been going for 2 hours. This is right over here, though. I want to see what this is. Apparently it's right over here. Around this corner, towards this way. Search area, find the charlatan.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
I wonder if it's the people guy over here. This guy.
I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all
that's how that works.
And more still. This little vial is the product of years of research.
I mean, there is magic in this world. It could be true.
I hear you asking
in our world, no,
if
though.
this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A file only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
That sounds familiar, doesn't it?
It's a deal. I'm gonna take 2.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man.
Unmask the charlatan.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Ask about nasty side effects. Ask for a demonstration.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning.
How about right now?
As I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, Give me just a moment. There now.
Didn't even see him drink it, but I heard it.
I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swear you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
Really?
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea. Let's take a look at his
Kurt's crazy! I like Kurt. Kurt, you're a man of my own ideas. How would I do this? How would I steal a potion? What do you mean steal one of his potions? How? Oh, it's 11 meters away. Can I climb this? No. I need to get back there somehow. There must be a way back there. Let's go around this way and see. Uh-huh. Ooh. How do we know which potion is which? Are we supposed to memorize it? Oh.
And death to the others!
Oh shit! Never mind. Well, alright, bad guy is afoot. Poison alchemic mix. I think I just got what I needed. Or maybe not. Either way, I'm gonna take all of this. Off of all of them. Okay. How do I know? I'm gonna take it from this one. Pick up. These pages are covered in small, almost illegible handwriting. Experiment results, patient's observations, and incomprehensible symbols, but the complexity of some recipes leave no room for doubt. The author was a true alchemist and was certainly very knowledgeable. Okay. Letter from the innkeeper to the servant. The weird alchemist of the Alliance who rented the room upstairs specifically asked us not to clean it during his stay. The old fool must not want us to accidentally break his files or something. So leave him in his filth. The customers are always right. Okay. So there is a thing that kind of proves he somewhat knows what he's talking about. Don't know why he has, like, goons guarding his stuff, which is kind of confusing. But okay.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Show him the remedy he is selling. Ask about the nasty side effects.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right. Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
He ran.
Before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He
Yep.
won't leave the city without his belongings.
Upstairs, huh? How do I get upstairs? That's downstairs. Must be this door over here. Wait, what was that? Oh, coins, okay. No, there were metal dowels. Oh my goodness, this is why you need to look everywhere. At least I didn't waste any money, because I got it back.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
So he was an alchemist.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if
I did see the document.
A chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Okay, ask about, already did that, ask about Shaheen's obsession.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled. But I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder. That is completely unethical.
I mean, at least it's
I
safe
don't have a choice,
so far.
but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
I'm gonna help you leave the city, because you have a kind heart, you just did it the wrong way.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Okay. Letter from the alchemist from Al-Sad. I am genuinely sorry to learn you have not found the peace you were hoping for in Serene. Since your departure from the Academy, the situation has been deplorable. Those who you had accused are not behaving as if the rules did not apply to them. Which is something you hear when you actually did expose something. Regularly performing questionable experiments, and there is nothing rest of us can do apart from keeping a low profile. I sincerely hope that you will eventually find some place where you can be at peace, your friend. Okay. Good to know. Alright, let's get outside and see if we can find a way to Where would we sneak out? How? Over here. No. The basement, perhaps? Oh, what's this? Innkeeper's storeroom key. That requires lockpicking level 1 in general. Okay, so that might be the key to our escape. I bet you it's downstairs. Let's go check it out. Oh, this way. Which one's which? I always forget. That leads out there. Where's the other one there? Kitchen.
The service door. The lock's double bolted.
I don't have the key.
Oh. Acquire the key to the tavern service door. Unlock the service door.
I don't have the key.
Ah, crap. Okay, I thought we had the key. Oh, I have this key, though. Is that key in here? Sadly, it doesn't look like it. Oh, innkeeper's key. That might be it. Metal dowel, screwed iron.
The key to the tavern.
Oh, I thought that was okay.
Let's go and find the alchemist. We need to get him out of here as fast as we can.
Alright, let's get upstairs. Talk to the alchemist, let him know things are safe now.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Yes. I need to get you out of here. I have unlocked the service entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your cart.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
I hope you don't really do any unhappy patients.
I don't know if we're actually going to need to be stealthy or not. We'll see. Oh, we got it. Okay. Now what? Oh, I guess you can climb right here.
Angry customers. And we have no choice but to go this way? Holy yes. They've seen me.
Oh, what? Oh, crap. That's not what I wanted. I didn't know they would see us this way. There must have been another way out. Crap. Could you please move? Thank you. Yeah, they got him. Damn, that sucks. Not exactly what I wanted to have happen. That sucks. I didn't know they were right here. Old Brown Brigadier. That's a huge amount of armor, but no resistance. I'm taking that, though. So the entrance to the tavern's over there. So we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go around the long way. What again? Where?
To my health and death to the others.
I guess this is meant to happen. I don't think there was a stealthy option for that.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Ooh, a bandit's hat. It's elemental resistance, but no armor. Wonder where the other one they were fighting went. Oh, over here. Gold coin.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be. The talk of all serene.
Oh, we have to get him all the way around. Okay, so we gotta go this way.
My cart, finally. I owe you my life. How can I ever thank you?
Just do us the favor of never coming back. And stop this deceitful commerce.
Have no worries about that. I'm not going to forget this lesson anytime soon.
Good.
Move along now. Get out of here while there's still time.
Would you accept this as a token of my gratitude? Farewell, my lord.
Ooh, 80 gold coins. Go and inform Alliance Ambassador. Good, alright. Next, final mission. Got a new hat. Doesn't have no armor. That looks weird. New chest piece. New boots, huh? Not really that good. New inventory. Key item, Charlatan's Antidote. Okay. Map. Now the final. Oh. We have to go report. Go and inform the Alliance Ambassador. Okay. Well, that was cool. Game let me go.
Excellency.
How's it going, Arnon?
Lord
I'm just playing War Thunder with Prime. Nice, that's fine. I'm about to be done soon.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
Cover the escape of them out. Confront him on his lie. I'm
Why
gonna
should
be
I
on the
deliver
new
him to
island.
You deliberately hid the truth about him from me.
What?
Might I remind you that you're in audience with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance?
And you to a legate of the Congregation of Merchants, that you treat like an imbecile. This man is indeed an alchemist of the bridge, and he told me much about your disagreement of opinion.
And of course you sided with him.
Certainly not. I have no part to play in your quarrels. I just chased him from our city. Now, if you're still intent on placing him in irons, you need to capture him on your own lands.
How embarrassing. I should have shown more honesty in your regard. Please accept my excuses. And this modest gift for the voyage that awaits you.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Nice.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Yeah, see? That's good. Now let's go do the final thing we need to do. Which is right across the way. Any lootable stuff out here? This is where that... We passed by that funeral pyre earlier. Alright, I think we're good. Let's head in here. To the final one.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and...
Also, when I look at our characters, I get a Three Musketeers vibe.
Will be enchanted to work with you.
I just realized that.
And your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Of course they both were.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing. But it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
Probably the new lands. Because they just don't like
You're
the city
hoping
anymore.
that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If you're heretics...
Yo, Render Silence! What's up, bro? Welcome, welcome!
I'll look into this and see what I can do.
We're gonna do the boat journey in the next episode. Right now, we need to find the smugglers. Let's start from the bottom.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front. Without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
Sorry, that just, when I hear that, it takes away everything you just said.
How is Thélème faring on Tirfredi?
We built a marvelous city, San Mateus, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult. Disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to
Is
these
this 40k?
horrors.
You call yourselves Ordos
And we have
Luminous?
tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
So these guys are probably the guys that are not gonna like me when I get to the island.
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties.
Just because
We
of the
appreciate
way they're
as well
treating
the
the
welcome
indigenous
that your uncle
populace.
gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints. That heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
At least with the other guy, there was only one.
Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Mateus, our founder and greatest prophet. And give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation.
That must have hurt to say that.
They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
Okay. Nothing else.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sardet.
Thank you. Alright. We are not ready to see the captain. We need to deal with this so-called group. So, heretic hunt. Find the smuggler. Smuggler is down by... Is it gonna be Captain Vaso? After he gave us that speech of not smuggling stuff? It is. I have to talk to Captain Vaso for this. Weird.
Sir? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir-Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Alright, ask about the heretic.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Keep from saying too much. Talk to him openly about your mission.
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Thélème has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We of course refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Okay, interrogate the smuggler, alright.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
I already have the keys, from what I think, because I have jailhouse keys that I didn't intend on having to begin with. So I think I've already got our entry point, so let's go. Back over in this area, the not warehouse area. In the same building? No, he's in this one. I have a not uniform on. Hi. Can I talk to you? Oh, sorry. I'm part of you guys. Don't worry.
I've seen a few escapes in mine.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Nord. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm
never seen this game before. It's also a PC game. This game is a good game. Yeah, I like this game. Also, welcome Danny Zen, 012. This is a really good game if you like choice-based games.
But I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Oh, I have to free the smuggler? That sucks. Fine. There.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Alright, good for you. Okay, so they're in one of these. They're in here. Apparently. First, let's loot this. Make sure there's nothing in here we need to loot. Like this. Leather and hawthorn. Let's head upstairs. Looks like they're upstairs. Aha!
Who is there?
Is this for PC as well? I'll be right back. Just gonna watch a trailer of this game to see if it's PC.
The man to
I think it is, but don't quote me.
Arrested and thrown into prison, but reveal to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls.
You're a
We have committed
historian.
no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
They sound like the Emperor's children. Their research.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of St. Matthias. The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of St. Matthias.
Which probably is.
What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white. And there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That's true too.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
That's what they'll do? Jesus. That makes sense for times like this, which is horrible.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh,
that's horrible.
We have signed already an abjuration stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
Because they don't trust you won't say it eventually.
Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Propose to speak to Bridge Alliance ambassadors, let them be on their way. I don't trust him. I'm going to let them be on their way.
It doesn't sit well with me to send you to the flames. I freed your smuggler, and he'll certainly be in touch. He or another member of his band. Be careful, and safe travels.
Oh, thank you, my lord. You are a
This
man
sounds like Edgewater. Just get away as soon as possible.
Protect.
I don't know yet. I mean, if y'all want to go ahead and start it, it's up to you. But I mean, because it's already almost 8. Okay, he's done. They're done. I might have should have tried to talk to him, but
it'll be the end of you. But that doesn't bother me.
Hey.
I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
I like you, Kurt. You and me are gonna be good friends, probably. Hopefully, we'll see how you handle the new world. Go directly to Thimble Ambassador, and we get to give him the great news.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
I let it. Tell the truth or lie. I don't care about either of these factions.
After I heard the case they made for themselves, I decided to let them escape.
What are you saying?
They convinced me that your accusations have nothing to do with heresy, and that their only crime was discovering historical truths denied by Thélème.
And you gave credence to the lies preferred by these blasphemers. Their historical truths are nothing but nonsense, fabricated to undermine the foundations of Thélème. The simple act to have proffered such horrors proves the fact that they are heretics.
Usually the person using the word heretic
your
is usually the
and
one
kind
wrong.
heart has blinded you, de Sardet. That is a shame. I was expecting more from a young legate who seemed sensitive to our magic.
They don't like us.
I must
you
be
have a
going.
good
Farewell,
day,
Excellency.
Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sardet.
Your Excellency. Alright, I'm heading to the boat now. I'm not going to start the journey. This is where we're going to save it, though. Ooh. Didn't see you there. Ooh, craftsmanship. Ooh. Oh no, we would lose that. I'm a dum-dum. This would be good for armor, though. Take all that. Alright, let's head towards the boat. Now that we've done what we need to do. We're gonna save the voyage and the trip to the boat. With the boat. For next episode, though. I'm gonna get us down in the right area, though. Because I've got points to spend, and then we're gonna save it. We're gonna get down here for next episode, though. That way we'll be ready for the new lands. Wait, there's a thing I haven't looted over here. Preparation of elemental damage. Alright. Alright. So equipment-wise, I have attribute skills. Damage from one-handed blades on unarmed enemies are increased. Kick unbalances more. Stun 100%. The kick slightly damages armor now. Ooh, that's pretty good. And then attributes. Now we can go with endurance level 1. And that lets me put on my sword, doesn't it? No, I need requirements long blade. But my endurance is where it needs to be now. I think that was an armor, actually, wasn't it? It was an armor that wasn't letting me wear it. Yeah, this. Do I want the best armor? Ooh, what is this? This requires endurance 2. Question, can this be put on you? You have endurance 1, so you can wear this one. He's gonna lose his lockpicking skills. So you can wear that one. That's better armor for you already. And I will try to get this one when the time comes. Gloves. He's got gloves he needs already. Boots aren't useful to me. Let's go through the potions real quick. Nothing there. Alright. Codex. Constantine, Cardinal Antonius, Ambassador Sahim. Dragon's Blood resin. Alchemy research books. Alright, so how do I save it? Aha! Real quick blue screen, everybody. Aha, alrighty then. Alright, then we'll leave it here right for this. Let me let it load back up from the blue screen. But, alright, we saved it there, guys. I think this is where we're going to leave it for now. Story-wise, we'll save for getting to the new world for next weekend. If I'm able to do it next weekend, we'll have to see. Because since I probably won't be able to get to do War Thunder tonight with the boys, because it's kind of already late, and it was under circumstances that really were out of my control earlier, why it took so long to get started. But, I hope y'all have enjoyed this first episode of Greedfall. If you want to see further into the story, or someone choosing different things in a different perspective, they have a similar character class, but slightly different than mine. If you want to check out James Army West 9's perspective and playthrough of this game, and the choices he's made so far to get through these areas, then definitely check out his channel as well. He's quite a little ways ahead of us. We haven't even got off the first place yet. And he's already, like, doing things on the new lands and stuff, so... and has met the natives that we are going to be probably helping if I can try it, do my best. So, it's going to be the alternative. We're going to try to create the alternative. This is my goal. I don't know if this will succeed. We're going to try to create the alternative to what happened when technically America came to, or not America, when the explorers found America, supposedly, and then things that happened to the negative, sadly. We're going to do the opposite of that. And we're going to help the people who already live there. We're going to see what we can do. It's probably going to make a lot of commerce side enemies, but to be honest, from what I met of the 2 ambassadors, it'll be fine. So, I hope y'all have enjoyed this stream of Greedfall. I wish you all an awesome night. Stay safe out there, and shout out to Render Silent, Danny Zen, James Army West 9, Tam King, Deathkeeper 2006, Gaming Prime. Also, if you want to check out his playthrough as well, Prime's also started a playthrough with a gunner character on this game. I don't know if he's going to continue it. I don't know if he's really interested in this type of game or not. You'll have to check it out. But if he does continue it, he will be a gunner character if you want to check his out as well. Also, shout out to Christopher, Seeley, Farseer, and everyone else who joined tonight. Thank you, thank you. And everyone who just watching the video in general in the background or in the future. Peace and love to you guys. As always, stay safe out there and have a good night. Just in case I don't see you in another stream. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everybody. Bye.